Poet. Cleaning up. What's up with my peoples, man? What's going on? What's gyrating? What's vibrating? About to roll me one, you know how to go. A smooth roll me one. Hollering at my people on. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have the thing going, then I'm gonna have the other thing going. Go to my music page. At least if I'm gonna do some shit, do it on there. That was funny. I'm reading about some shit. You know they talking about people. Okay, what do I want the description be? This on Musical Ghostwriters Inc. Was I thinking out loud? Thinking out loud. Yeah, put a little glove right there to stop it from falling. Little glove right there. Are we in this thing? No glove? Put the banana right there. Yeah, banana. Need something for the music, but okay, music optional. Let's get it cracking up in here one time. What's up, man? This Laquan Williams reporting to you from the west side, Cali. Only the best ride. Make a pest hide. Leave a nigga chest wide. Most of my homies slide the wrist guide. Alright, I gotta. Yes, sir. Yeah. Looks like, oi. Try it a little bit so it don't rip. You gotta try it a little bit so it don't rip. And instead of coming out the jaw, I'm gonna come about the A. You know, when most people need weed this time, Laquan, they call you. That's what my baby said. When people need weed around this time, they call you. I know. And I wanted to have weed around this time, you know. Because I wanted to be on. I was on last year. Selling more zips than had this year. You could kind of tell where the economy is at. Joe Biden, they were zippers. You know, here they arguing with you over little shit. They're trying to get the hella much for their money and they argue. Let me pay you half now, half later. Fuck. Which is cool. We don't mind. As long as we get it. Do good business, man. That's what I say. This a plumped up eighth. Plumped up eighth. Plumped up eighth. Instead of going in the jar, I'ma just go in the eighth. Looking for my partner. He probably ain't here. He doing his New Year's thing. But if he do come through, I got him. Just want to leave enough for a fat blunt in there. Dump it up in there. Gotta get the mind right for the new year. Bring the new year in right, man. Got some money in your pocket. Got some, tree, you know what I mean? Couple friends in high places. You doing good. Listening to the rain. Is the messages open? That messages better be open. I know it's open. Yeah, it's open. Let's get the light up. Get the light. I said the light, not a highlight. Got the light on. I don't know what I could do on this one. On this Facebook, man, YouTube. Facebook, they seen it in the written form. They was just on the written alone. Wrote raps to the apps with the longest part. They was on the written alone there. Knowing you could write something so tight it'll take you a minute to know how to say it because it's just that raw. Cause it's just that raw. Get my blunt ready, man. Get my blunt ready. My wife hella square. She don't want to do nothing for New Year's. She don't want to make nothing go bang bang and then she ain't square like that, but she's square enough. You know what I be, where I'm from, I go. Like put in a little bit more. Put in a little bit more. No, I don't know where that went. I ain't gonna trip off of it. Sit back and cheat. Sit the red wool and cheat, man. Tuck this. Wait on some money to come. Wait on some money to come, man. Yeah, man. Get your mind right. Beginning of the year, I don't want to be geeked up, man. I don't want to be all zoinked and shit. No. I want to cruise into it. You know. Pacing myself, gathering my strength and my wits about myself. Said I'm gonna make the most of it. Every opportunity they give me, I'm gonna capitalize on it. I'm gonna utilize it. Initialize. You can tell I smoking on No force costs over here. It's gas. Nigga, I used to sell weed to my niece, nigga. I know if it wasn't gas, she'd tell me, nigga, it's gas. I had all the little friends coming through, nigga, spending money. I have it like that again. It be cracking right here. It be cracking. So all I gotta do is just wait. Facebook, YouTube, Facebook. I'm gonna make the whole place look. Spit a rhyme that I wrote on Facebook. From the jump, I was lace crook. High, twerking, somewhere out of spaceship. I make the whole place look. Spit a rhyme from Facebook. I was lace crook. A pimp gets paid for having the right thing to say at a lightning tap. And he keeps a still lid on his emotions. Your emotions will make a fool of you. You want to get them in control. Under control, man. Even just to let you know I'm gonna put it out. Let you know I'm controlling my impulses to smoke. Putting it out. Discipline. 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 Put that right there. Right here on the door where I can see it. Take a drink of the Red Bull. Yeah, y'all, we vibing out, still chillaxing, mellowing out. What's up with it, come? Cheers, man, cheers. Cheers, bravo. Kudos. I am hella happy about it being a new year. Thank you for giving me juice. Come times two. Come 2 times. I'm gonna make you a moderator. Don't even worry. You're gonna be a moderator. I'm about to go do it right now. I'm about to make you a moderator. I'm about to make you a moderator. Much love, brother. Look, I'm doing it right now. Hold on. What, I gotta do it from here? Let me see. Kick on him. No, I want a moderator. Hold on, let me see. Much love, brother. Look, I'm doing it right now. Hold on. I'll do this. I gotta do it from here. There you go. Damn. No, I want a moderator. Hold on, let me see. There you go. Yes, sir. You know, yeah, I'm still at it. On a, you know, because they talk so bad about us brothers, people in general. So they might say you smoking this or you smoking that. On that note, I do got to hit my weed. We ain't smoking nothing but weed. We barely even drink. We don't get to shoot no pool or toot or nothing like that because, you know, our calling is too heavy on us. You know, we always got to be competent and aware of how we conducting ourselves and orchestrating and supervising and all that, transacting. You know, when you up under the magnifying glass, when you get in the 3rd degree, you know, Yeah, the vibes, man. I love the vibe. Chop gang, kick it. Then go to my predecessors, 4 or 5. This is Oakland, you know, California, Arkansas, Detroit, you know, Louisiana, you know. Just big on, on the unity, community, creating opportunity, keep it going with impunity, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the scrutiny and none of that. We'll lead the mutiny, you know. I'm going to fire up the blunt because I'm going to vibe with y'all. Like, some dude just hit the weed and express his mind. Yeah, I got it on Facebook. Hey, look, Facebook cracking right now. Oh, no, we didn't just left Facebook. We just gonna leave them. I ain't even go Facebook. There wasn't nobody over there anyway. I could see better. I never knew you knew Strong Buds. He's a real one. Oh yeah, he been McBuds, man. I've been working with. He been rocking with me since damn near the beginning, and stuck around. Big ups to him. I can learn a lot from him. Waiting for him to pull my coattail. Yeah, he a good dude. He don't care how much I talk about God. He'll listen. He love his throat too. Let me comment. Yeah, he's a real one. He's a good dude. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. See, I'm right here with you. That's me. Look why okay, SHAKA. 334. Yeah, man, he a real one. This is special. It don't hardly rain in California, but when they do, you want to be tacking. This is taking me back to my adolescent days. Posted on the spot, They come up to the car, you gotta be looking at the car. People walk by, you gotta give them this sign. Weed sign. Blow sign. I'm in trouble. They got me around here. People be asking me for everything, man. You got this, you got that, you got that. How long you think I'm gonna be able to say no? Shit, I want money too. It brings me back to my principles. And my oracle, the lady is your oracle, bro. Let them speak into you. They got intuition. You still got to collab on the mic. Yeah, I got to collab on the mic. For pennies, bro. I give flows away. You gonna blow it. You probably only gonna pay for 3 songs. We gonna do 5. I'm gonna give you some feature hooks. Tell you just give me some royalties off of it, I'm with ASCAP. This shit real. We really doing this shit, y'all. That's why it's taking longer. But the game gotta come stronger. And the woman we never would wronger. America, I'm amongst them. Coming with diphthongs cup. Eventually in the while all the longer. Grew up amongst the whoremongers. Hymns, spirituals, that's what our songs were. I like a person that can just talk, start singing, talk, start coming with the word of God. That's tight. That's tight. so you can capture the imagination, huh? Listen, we get blessed for every good deed we think about and do. We get blessed for every good deed we think about and don't do. We still get blessed for it. So it's a thought that counts. For every deed that's bad we think about but don't do, we get blessed. But don't think about bad deeds because he don't want you thinking about that. You know. I lose you notice. It's like a map. We get so busy looking at the obstacle course, you know, the dotted lines, that you miss the X. So the thing is, you know you're going to go through some dotted lines, but don't get too caught up on the dotted lines, the obstacle course, to where you forget the location of the X. Now the X is the treasure. Where a man's treasure is, that's where his heart be also. You know, we hiding our treasures in heaven, man. You know, what you say, store your treasures in heaven when neither moth get them, no thief breaks in. You know I know it. I gotta know it. I gotta know. I gotta show it. My people I must grow with. Make sure they glow lit. Okay, I'm flowing now. I'm flowing as I talk. Grim women would pay me to be around them right now. Some people rap, you know, because they got to wash that money. They got to launder it. You know, they got to clean it up. They got to do some right. Because they didn't seen too much wrong. You know. A lot depending on me, a lot riding on me, a lot riding on y'all. The future is on us, y'all. The world depends on us. It do. Every decision we make is vital, is essential, is priceless. From just remaining still to enlighten others, to teaching, preaching, you know, instructing, commanding, you know. God gave me commands. On me there were certain demands. I must expand. Get my money up in grands. Bright, like these orange hair strands. I be running on errands. Keep it zesty. Driving the car, bobbing and weaving, holding my testes. Spit that shit, gon' test me. Wasn't falling for the pet ski, riding like a jet ski. Niggas say he coming with the heat, motherfucker, let's see. See, these other niggas got people riding for them. I'm the ghost rider. I'm telling you, I'm the group. My group, Starfleet, not poltergeist, polargeist. Not poltergeist, polargeist. Shooting star, Starfleets, poltergeist, wrecking crew up in here, demolition crew, babyface assassins, AFNF, all family, no friends. The list goes on and on the credits. You know that's gonna be on the back of the CD. And this year we drop it. I don't give a fuck if I gotta take a whole check and just beats on this end, studio time on this end. Might pay a couple hundred for features or something. Uh, Excuse me. Yeah. Kong in the building. 2 times. 2 times. Double the trouble. Yeah, it's big business. Good business. Like the OG always told me, Big G. Oh, I served up under loyalty. No, man, you gotta pay attention. You gotta peep play, man. Take note. This shit costs. This shit costs, man. But at the same time, we only keep what we have by giving it away. That's NNA, Narcotics Anonymous AA, all right? Freely we been given, freely give. It is all about the payout. Freely we been given, freely give. What did he say? Silver and gold have I not. If he couldn't heal the man, he would have gave him food, clothes, get a place to stay, all that. You got to get back to the basics, man. Do unto others as you want done unto yourself. Let me hit this and put this out. You want to be done good, treated like a king, treat others like a king. You a king, Carl. King Kong King, man. He said we are kings and priests forevermore according to the royal order of Melchizedek. Oh yeah, consistency. You see that, huh? You seen me before. Like, damn, he still there. Yeah, I recognize your name. Can't forget you came through a couple of days ago too. Just peeked through right quick. Yeah. We is, man. We gods. Just say we gods. But you don't know what you can do unless you pick up the Bible. He said not only the things that I do what you do, but greater things in it, so you can cause your day to go good. You might still get a couple of bad news, but you ain't gonna react. For every action there's a consequence. Even with the I'll be judged for every idle word. But if rather than just rambling on, I might as well be a wise steward. Speak life. Speak love, speak light, lavishness, luxuriousness, I ain't even going back to Facebook. I was on my Musical Ghostwriters Inc. page, but let me say something before I go back. For sure, man. For sure, always, forevermore. I'm just gonna say forevermore. That captured my OG told me. This was my mentor, my counselor, Mike Shingle, and John Long. He said, Laquan, don't talk as much. Just a short answer. Still ain't mastered that yet. Just much love. Always. Always. Even after the end of the ages. Always. Even after the end of the ages. Always. Even after the end of the ages. I know I do. Sometimes I do, but that's what we call the dummy down. Jeff Bodine. Listen. I know the rules. Yeah, I ain't no stupid. You might be deep in the game, but you got the rudeness. Niggas be acting like the savage out to get the character cut. Alright, here we go. Pulling my pistol on the fools. You know the rules. DRE, you got me heated. My shit is like a penitentiary dick. It bitches when it's most needed. All my niggas on lockdown when it's me. Bail on these hoes. The lights of a boss player. Fuck what you thought, dope. DRE, you got me heated. If a producer can come with that shit, that's what I'm saying. They gonna have me hyped in here. Y'all gonna hear me better. It's what I just need to create. I just need to get to 2 million views. You know, that's all. I just need to step up. This it. Okay, this the dude you been hearing. Little buzz, street cred, reputation. Buy out. You know, paper. What we gonna give him? Just give me a 50 thou wow, 100 thou wow to play with. You know, give me like a mil, 2, 3, and give me 7 mil. It's nothing. Whatever you take, we business. We doing it. I know the number real. Hit the free phone, you can hit the main phone. You know, money talks. So long as you talking like you got some sense, you got my attention. You know? We like-minded individuals. I'm reading these mob books. I gotta get deep into them. It's raining. Day to get up under the books and shit. You know. That's so true. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna have to. Damn, we gonna dwell on that. That's the topic. I tend not to speak unless need be. Me too, man. I let the fucking action show. Let the action talk. Let the money talk. But if I don't say nothing, like you say in the Bible, and if somebody go and trip and fall and hurt themselves, and I ain't spoke up on the man up above's behalf, you know, to let them know that they matter, you know, to let them know, put on the garment of praise for the spirit of depression and heaviness, you know, to let them know, cast all their cares upon him, for he cares for them. You know, if I ain't said something to brighten their day, you know, I come from the gutter. It's trenchy out here, man. Meth and finny all around. So the fact that a nigga just smoking on weed is a miracle. The fact that you could, I'm 40-something years old. Look, you like, damn. I've been smoking weed over 30 plus, probably longer than that, you know. And it's still getting me high. That's how good this weed is. I put in my music though, YK, I still like to help heal, God, provide, teach it, preach it, but only if they searching for it. Yeah, I'll be searching. You know I'll be searching. I'm grabbing shit. I'm searching for it. I'm gonna blow that one up. But I ain't stopping on that. Words can't make a change to someone who don't like change. But maybe if we just say some kind of, if it ain't that many words, you know, maybe if we just say, when they got a problem for man, this is impossible. But with God, all things is possible. You know, maybe if we just say that, you know, so when they feeling like, you know, a failure, let them know, no, you are love. Love never fails, you know. Love covers a multitude of sin. Love covers all sin, you know. So I don't give a fuck what you do. You can take a nigga out. Love gonna cover all the sin in a multitude. I don't give a fuck how many you do. God love you, man. He love you. You want to dig me? He have an old school ex-convict talking to you with gray hairs. No, I could be somewhere else. What am I proving? No, I should be somewhere moving. Got the elders approving. Entities grooving. What am I proving? I got raps like that. Pick up for sure, honey. Let me go back to this. Where you at? Y'all still there? I can't see you. You gotta, let me take something, man. My name mean the quiet one. Of course I want to be quiet, but I can't, though. Not when there's too much injustice. The unfairness, the inequality, you know. The favoritism, you know, the office politics. I ain't got it. No, I'm not playing wherever the money takes me. There's one dude playing with me on here talking about, do you want a job? Just to throw it out there. I ain't turning nothing down but my collar. And I ain't even got on one of them to turn down today. Like it ain't a job I ain't did. My work history is, they call me for supervisor positions. It's just when you didn't work for so long, the people that used to be in the major positions, they didn't retire now. They in Florida or somewhere, you know, vacation. You know? Laughing my ass off here. Yeah, I ain't got no plan. Well, you know, I might go where it's cracking at just to peek out, but, you know, I'm waiting on a call, you know? Waiting on a call, that's all. Waiting on a call. Look, I got a rap for you. Waiting on a call. Our smart nose that's baiting on the fall. You know they be trying to bait us out, man, get us to fall short. You know? You know, come short. Day late, a dollar short. Can't be a day late, dollar short. Now you can be a day late, but not a dollar short. You can be a dollar short sometime, but not a day late. Look, this wisdom. I love God. Look, we discussed game and all that. So I gave y'all to it, but really you don't want to be a day late and you don't want to be a dollar short. If anything, you want to say, okay, I'm paying for this now. Well, fuck it. This for the whole. Let me get another half on top of that. Bang! You see, niggas don't really know how to finesse. In order to, you gotta create the cash flow. You know, the income. Without no income, there is no outcome. It's all about the payout for sure. But when you take the payout, you gotta budget, invest it. You know, save some. You gotta save some. You know, of course you gotta spend some because you human. You gotta eat. You gotta drink. You know, you need certain medications and entertainment and luxuries, you know? I don't even want to eat normal food and I want elk, antelope. I want real meat. Moose and shit. You know, caribou. Let me get to the bottom of this. Laughing my ass up here, yeah. Now I'm gonna fire up that cigarette before I fire up the weed. Cause once the weed gone, I'm gonna be like, and then I need to go get another blunt wrap. But I probably ain't. I'm gonna sit tight. That's why I just put it down right there. Fire my pump. Oh yeah, I'm waiting on the call. Wait on the call. Ain't on the call. But yeah. These niggas asking me for crystal and meth and coke and shit, knowing that my old school D-boy days been over. You know, once I got with my wife, I was like, listen, you really want to fuck with a girl, all you got to do is make a pledge to God. I'm telling you, for real, this is what I really did. All you got to do, this is all you got to do. You listening? All you got to do is know, if you don't cheat, she won't cheat. Okay, that's one. You gotta stay out the streets. You're gonna have to get a job, bruh. You gotta get a job. I don't care what your record looking like, you're gonna be able to get one. Did I say you gotta stay out the streets? Or that's because that's one. And then you gotta go back to church. Because when you flowing with God, you know, that's the first love, so everything else just downhill with domino effect, you know? No, I love ladies. If I could have 10 wives, I would. If it don't work out, I'm gonna be head up there. I'm doing my thing. It's gonna be another grotto, another Playboy's Thug Mansion. And that's, I'm gonna be on top of it. Playboy Thug Mansion, bro. I love me some women. I gotta just love them. I get just, can't get enough of them. What is too many and 1,000 is never enough? They say that in AANA, but it's true. One is too many and 1,000 is never enough. But I'd rather say, one day with the Lord is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day. See how the man knowledge compares with the, you know. Oh, you a lady? Let me look closer. You know I can't see like I used to. I can't really see what it is. Okay. Well, you know, in Christ, in other religions too, there is no difference. You know, we all just one in one. You know, they try to make differences to divide and conquer, you know, but really, we all children, you know. We all got that black woman gene. You know, we all family. That's why once you become so old, you come to the realization, whatever you put out, you get back. So you be like, I ain't gonna do nobody wrong because I don't want nobody doing mines like that. They not all like, somebody gonna sweep you off your feet. I'm praying somebody sweep you off your feet. They gonna take your breath away. That's what happened with me. And every day she get more and more glorious. All her little nicks and knacks, quirks. Damn. Yeah, boo. What you doing? Huh? Oh, they what? Get the car ready. Yeah, boo. Get in, get in, get in. It's raining like I don't know what. 18, bruh. 18. What's something I asked him? It won't really be 18 years in May, will it, boo? Huh?
Huh?
Will it be 18 years in May? I've been with you long enough to raise a child.
They getting ready to go out. I forgot.
Yeah, it's New Year's Day anniversary.
Anniversary.
I say that just for you. You got in
Put
with
this
one?
back there. No.
I'll get you something from the house.
She gave me some muscle relaxers.
Okay. Let me put my phones up. All right, y'all. We ride. We ride.
Okay.
We riding hard. I'm gonna put this up.
Going ice skating with Grandma on Friday.
Cheers.
Grandma and Loraya.
All right, huh? All right. Ooh, it's getting hot. Turn that down.
She didn't realize I took her lighter.
Again?
That's the one that I got. Trying to think the best way to go would probably be street living.
If you get on, you could go down to 238 into the AA if you want to.
I don't like going over that ramp.
Okay, then don't. You gotta watch the road, y'all. I might keep it on for a little bit. They got wives are born. Women as wife material, they already born that way. They in a whole different category in themselves. They say that's what's wrong with us, because we wasn't taught the right way how to serve God or nothing. And we don't value our significant others. We don't highly esteem them as even deeper than, as above ourselves and all that. You can't think such as somebody that created life like in Egypt. They created life, so they reverence they women, So that's how we should be,
You got your seatbelt on, Kalea?
Ain't nobody really gonna value us until we value our women.
Put your seatbelt on?
You don't want your women out here being violated and annihilated. Walking around, people's all dilated. You gotta shield and shelter and protect, cover, anoint and all that. That's what it say. Alright, I'm gone, y'all. One. Can't get a copyright.